and all these characters were his property, and that everything was work for hire, and that was settled, or so he thought. And around this time, Martin Goodman was already trying to shop this company around. Martin Goodman sold Marvel in 1970, 70, 71. I might have it slightly wrong there. Right around then, for like three
Nice.
million bucks. It was ridiculous. And he figured, hey, I'm rich, I'm all set, I never have to work again, blah blah blah. But he stayed on as publisher, so that for like another, I think, year or two. And so he was still there running it. That was part of the exit, strategy. Um, but just such a fascinating story. Just a fascinating story. I mean, maybe if you have any questions, I can answer. But I'm trying
Well,
to
but
tell it
here's
like
a
in a
here's this
linear
is let's talk about the creator
progression.
rights thing, and ownership of characters and what they create. So correct me if I'm wrong. This is how one like Steve Ditko or Jack Kirby would create for Marvel Comics. Martin Goodman had his own sense of strategies. He would watch how the sales would go for these books, which would be out by, 3 months. You would get a book would go out 3 months later. You would get the stats. You would see how well it did, and if he had a hit, he would want to see it again. If he had a gorilla on that cover, he wanted to see another gorilla. So he would tell Stan Lee to make that happen. But then Stan Lee would have to construct it. He would have to make sense of it, apply it in the now bustling Marvel universe. And then he would have this sit down conversation in the New York office with somebody like Jack Kirby or Steve Ditko